You walked out of that salon feeling fresh, and somehow, something just does not sit right when you look in the mirror. Let's fix that. Because your bone structure deserves a pixie cut that works with you, not against you. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting the pixie cut, and by part 3, you'll want to pause and grab your phone and call your colorist. I mean it. We're covering 4 mistakes, from the wrong length at the neckline, to the color choice that quietly adds a decade, to the styling habit that flattens everything. And the very first mistake? I see it on 9 out of 10 women wearing a pixie right now. Let's go. Part 1. The wrong neckline length. Have you ever walked out of the salon feeling like something was slightly off, but you couldn't put your finger on exactly what? This is the part where we name it. The neckline is the most underestimated part of any pixie cut, and for women over 60, it is doing more work, or more damage, than almost anything else. If your neckline is cut too short, too squared, or too blunt at the back, it immediately draws the eye downward. And when the eye travels down, so does your whole look. This one detail is quietly aging you right now. Here is what most women do not realize. When the neckline is cut blunt and square, it creates a hard horizontal line right at the base of the skull. That line draws attention directly to the neck. And for most women over 60, that is not where we want the focus to land. The eye should travel upward toward your face, toward those beautiful eyes, not downward toward the collar. The fix is not dramatic, but the difference is. Ask your stylist for a tapered or feathered neckline. One that softens and blends rather than cuts cleanly across. A gentle V-shape or a slightly curved taper at the back keeps the line moving upward. It feels lighter. It feels younger. And honestly, it feels like a completely different cut, on the exact same head. If you are still leaving the salon with a perfectly blunt horizontal line at the back, swap that for a soft tapered fade that whispers out rather than stops hard. The before and after on this one is the kind of thing that makes people ask if you changed something, and they cannot work out what. A tapered neckline also means less maintenance between cuts. Because it blends, it grows out gracefully instead of announcing itself the moment it hits a certain length. This is the one that made a friend of mine stop mid-conversation and ask what her stylist had changed. She had no idea it was just the neckline. That is how powerful this single detail is. Keep the neckline on your radar every single visit. It is not a set it and forget it situation. It needs refreshing every 4 to 6 weeks to keep doing its job properly. There is one more thing your pixie cut might be doing that is even more aging than the neckline. And it has nothing to do with the cut itself. It is what you are doing to the top. That is coming up next. Part 2. Flat volume at the crown. Bold truth. A flat crown on a pixie cut is one of the fastest ways to look heavier and older. And most women have no idea they are doing it. You are not imagining it. Something really is not working. And it is fixable today. Here is the truth nobody tells you at the salon. After 60, fine hair and shifting hair density mean your natural lift at the crown disappears faster than it used to. What you could leave the house with at 40 now falls flat before you reach the front door. And when the crown is flat, the whole silhouette of your face changes. It widens, it drops, and it loses that upward energy that makes a pixie look sharp and confident. Flat crown is aging your face shape right now. The fix is not about loading your hair with product. It is about technique, and your stylist should be the first to know this. When a pixie is cut with slightly more length on top, we are talking a centimeter or 2, you have the raw material to create lift. Without that length, there is nothing to work with. If your stylist is cutting the top the same length as the sides, that is the first thing to address. At home, the technique that changes everything is directional blow drying. Lift the roots upward and slightly forward as you dry, and let them cool in that position before you touch them. That cooling moment is where the lift sets. Most women skip it. That is the whole problem. Yes, that's simple. If you are still using heavy creams or pomades on your crown, swap those for a lightweight volumizing mousse or a fine mist of texturizing spray on slightly damp roots. Heavy product weighs fine hair down and turns lifted into flat within the hour. The before is heavy and still. The after is airy, lifted, and younger looking. Honestly, Volume at the crown is the one styling move I wish every woman over 60 knew before she left the house in the morning. It takes 60 seconds with a small round brush and a blow dryer. 60 seconds that completely change how your face reads. Maintain that lift by refreshing the roots on day 2 with a quick blast of dry shampoo at the base and your fingertips lifting gently before you leave the house. It takes under a minute, and it extends your style by a full day. This is the one that changes how your bone structure shows up on camera, in photos, and in every room you walk into. But here is something even more important. And it is the mistake that most surprises women when they hear it. It is about the color surrounding your face. And it could be doing more damage than the cut itself. Part 3 is the one you need most. Part 3. The wrong hair color around the face. Picture this. You found a pixie cut that fits you perfectly. The neckline is soft, the crown has lift. And yet something about your face still looks tired. Still looks heavy. Still looks older than you feel. That something is almost always the color. Most women over 60 do not realize that the wrong shade around the face is doing far more damage than the cut ever could. When hair color is too dark, too flat, or too cool in tone, it pulls light away from your skin rather than reflecting it back. And when light is pulled away from your face, shadows deepen, lines sharpen, and the face appears to lose dimension. You look tired even when you feel wonderful. Dark flat color is adding years you have not earned. Here is the insight that changes everything. After 60, your skin's undertone often shifts slightly warmer or more neutral. Cool tone color, think ash, blue, black, or cool brown, clashes with that shift in a way that reads as harsh and draining under natural light. The result is that your color looks wrong even if it is technically correct for your original shade. The fix your colorist can do in 4 minutes is adding face framing pieces. Even 2 or 3 soft highlights placed just around the hairline, at the temples along the front sections. Change how light hits your face entirely. They lift. They warm. They create the illusion of brightness and health in your skin without changing the full color of your hair. This is not a full highlight job. It is a strategic, targeted placement of light exactly where your face needs it most. If you are still leaving the salon with an all-over single process color, swap it for a color with dimension, balayage style softness, lived-in warmth, or face framing pieces in a shade 1 or 2 levels lighter than your base. The contrast does not need to be dramatic. Subtle is everything here. I cannot tell you how many times a woman has done this, and had people assume she had been on holiday. That warmth and glow around the face reads as health, as rest, as radiance. Even though all that changed was the color framing your face. There is one technique that changes how your entire face reads in every room. And it takes your colorist exactly 4 minutes to do. Ask specifically for face framing pieces on your next visit. Use those exact words. Keep the warmth fresh by using a color-safe shampoo and a weekly toning gloss at home to prevent any brassiness or dullness between appointments. You are 3 parts in and your pixie is already transforming. But the final mistake, the one in part 4, is the one most women never even think about. And it might be the most important of all. Part 4. Ignoring the ears and temples. Here is the mistake nobody talks about, and that is exactly why it is so dangerous. You are focused on the top, the neckline, the color. And the whole time, the area right around your ears and temples is undoing all of it. Women over 60 often lose hair density at the temples first. It is biology. It is not your fault. But the way most pixie cuts handle, or completely ignore, that area makes it more obvious rather than less. When the hair at the temples is cut bluntly, left wispy and unkempt, or styled flat against the head, it exposes the area in a way that emphasizes thinning and makes the face look wider and less defined. Exposed wispy temples are quietly adding years to an otherwise beautiful cut. The key insight is this. The temple and ear area is a frame. Just like a picture frame, what happens at the edges changes how the whole image reads. When that frame is soft, blended, and intentional, your face looks defined, elegant, and lifted. When it is ignored, it makes even a perfect crown and neckline look unfinished. Ask your stylist specifically about what they are doing with the temple pieces. Some of the most flattering approaches for women over 60 include leaving a soft, intentional wisp or feathered piece just in front of the ear. Not long, not dramatic, just enough to soften the corner of the face and draw the eye inward toward your natural elegance. Others prefer a clean, close taper at the temples with a slightly longer side that sweeps gently. Both work beautifully. What does not work is doing nothing. This one is everything. If you are currently sweeping your temple hair flat and pinning it back, swap that for a soft forward swept piece that grazes the cheekbone. Even that tiny movement changes your face shape immediately. The before is flat and wide. The after is angled, defined, and younger looking. Honestly, this is the fix I was most surprised by the first time I saw it in action. It looked like someone had lifted the entire face. All from one small intentional piece of hair at the temple. Maintain the temple area by keeping it shaped at every trim. This is not an area you grow out between appointments. Keep it clean, keep it intentional, and your entire cut will look fresh twice as long. You just finished all 4 parts, and your pixie cut will never look the same again. You just learned 4 things that most women spend years and hundreds of salon visits figuring out on their own. The neckline, the crown, the color framing your face, and those beautiful temple pieces. You have all 4 now. Boom! Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now your cut is finally going to show it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 4 pixie cut mistakes were you making without even knowing it? I read every single one, and I would love to know. Next time, we are uncovering the handbag mistake that quietly ages your entire outfit, no matter how perfect everything else looks. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.